Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahawah, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Harakakodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutes on to you brothers out there preaching his words that are true. Got this article here from Zero Hedge. It's entitled World Economic Forum Futurists. We just don't need the vast majority of the population. Okay? Which Esau Edom, the so-called white man, he's pushing his agenda of depopulation, all right? Because in his mind, he thinks, there's too many people on the planet Earth, using up all the natural resources that the Earth provides, and is basically causing climate change, all of the type of factors. But Esau wants total control at the end of the day. That's why he has the Georgia Guidestones, which it has written on it, he wants to reduce the population down to 500 million. So this guy Esau, which is a so-called white man, he has to cull off 7 billion people? All right. And that's a part of his agenda. So that's why they're building all these bunkers, deep military bunkers, bunkers in the earth, bunkers in the ocean, bunkers in the space stations, because the elites of Esau Edomites, the Rothschilds, the elite bankers there, they know that it's going to be a nuclear holocaust, all right? And they're fueling this World War III. But ultimately, it's Yahawah Yahawashi that's doing it. That's putting the minds of Esau to do what he do. All right, because at the end of the day, the Most High and the Son are, using Esau to, fulfill his will. So let me read some of this. I'm going to grab a couple of scriptures. Here's a thought experiment. You own a factory which you operate for the sole purpose of enriching yourself. What do you do with old equipment after its usefulness expires? When you purchase new, more efficient tech, do you cling to it with a sentimental attachment? Or out of practicality, do you ship it off to the proverbial glue factory like the ruling pigs in Animal Farm literally did to Boxer the horse when he became too old to work, even after all he had done for his farm? Klaus Schwab, which this is a Edomite devil, all right, small hat. Klaus Schwab's eugenicist lieutenant Yuval Noah Harari, another devil, the Edomite, the Hemier to his Hitler, said the quiet part out loud in a recent TED Talk interview. People realize, and they're correct in thinking, that the future does not need me. You have all these smart people in California, New York, and in Beijing, and they are planning this amazing future with artificial intelligence and bioengineering and in global connectivity and whatnot, and they do not need me. And this artificial and AI and bioengineering world that we're heading into is prophesied, by the Apostle John on the island Patmos, book Revelation, 13th chapter, 14th chapter, 20th chapter, where John was in the vision. He's seen basically people getting hipped up, all right, with the with the device in their bodies, in their hands or in their forehead. All right, so that's what Esau is, preparing for, right? And who don't ever take that, who don't bow down and take that device, that they're gonna be pressuring people to get. All right, you basically gonna be put down, okay? And that's the type of society we're going into. Listen to the interviews entirely and note how often Harari unprompted compares humans to animals, monkeys, cows, etc. Yeah, the top elites, they look at, the average person as goyim, which is cattle. Now, let me read this second part right here. And here we arrive at the crux of the issue. We're outdated machinery in their eyes. Now, fast forward to the early 21st century when we just don't need the vast majority of the population because the future is about. And one of the laws that the Most High gave to the creatures of the earth, the animals and man, to be fruitful and multiply. Okay. Now this devil, here he comes saying, "Oh, there's too many people on the planet Earth. That's bullshit." Yeah, you can fit everybody on the Earth in a few states, California, and Texas. Okay. But Esau's the devil, man, because the future is about developing more and more sophisticated technology like artificial intelligence and bioengineering. You basically get the point. Let's grab a few scriptures here. Psalm 68 and 20. He that is our power is the power of salvation. And unto Yahawah, the Lord, belong the issues from death. Okay? So the Lord controls life and death. Okay? The Lord has on every life, on every creature on the planet Earth, all right, including humans, the Lord has a time stamp on their life. Okay? The circle of life. You born into this world and you die. Okay? But when Yahawashi comes back, that's going to stop for the nation of Israel. Death is going to stop. Death is going to be conquered for the nation of Israel when Yahawashi comes back. And that's what the hopeful elect is patiently waiting for. All right. 1 Samuel 2 and 6, the Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. See that? Not Esau Edom. All right. But Esau Edom is doing what the Lord is making him do. Because Esau, he's the adversary. Okay. As I said, Proverbs 16 and 4. The Lord created all things for himself, yet even the wicked for the day of evil. So Esau is the wicked. And the Lord created him to to truly show what evil and wickedness would look like on the planet Earth if a nation was ruling. Okay? And the Lord killeth and maketh alive, he bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. The Lord maketh poor and maketh rich, he bringeth low and lifteth up. Okay? So, hey, the Lord is we're also in a transfer of wealth, transitional phase. Okay, so the Lord is gonna make the poor and meek rich, and make the rich, which is the top elite bankers, and these lower level Edomites, he's gonna bring them low, All right. And he's bringing them low because the Lord is exposing them through his prophets, man. All right. He raiseth up the poor out of the dust. All right. Means confusion. And lifted up the beggar from the dunghill. So the elect of Israel is raised out of that confusion. We know who we are. We know, we know the prophecies. Okay, we know the secrets to set them among princes and make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord's, and He has set the world upon them. All right, so yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Shalom.